Hey folks, it is finally the last couple of modules. We made it. Um, I said this in the news, but I'll say it again. Really, really great reports. I was so happy to see them when I finally read them. And it looks like y'all enjoyed reading each other's reports as well. I enjoyed the executive summaries. Let's see. Oh, right. So important news is that the cover letters, if you didn't catch it, will be due November 30th, so next Monday, and I'll hand them to Maria that evening. She's a fantastic counselor. She really likes looking at your interpretation of the job search according to the assignment, and also gives you great feedback about how you wrote your cover letter. So that's an important assignment for you in your future. And if you'd like her to look at your resume, the real one, not the made up one for this assignment, feel free to upload that too, and I'll send it to her, and she'll give you comments too. You don't have to do that, but who doesn't want their resume checked? That's a useful thing. Let's see. We just finished a unit on policy and ethics, and I wonder if you noticed in the news that the FDA approved genetically modified salmon. Um, we're actually going to talk about aquaculture this coming unit, so by the end of the semester, you're going to be a total expert, one of the most informed people in the nation about this FDA approved salmon. Seriously, most people don't know the whole picture, and you do. So that'll be awesome. Note that there'll be a link in the news, and I'll send it in the email too. We have to take a final in person, and I'll put a doodle poll out today. Answer it by the 30th, and we'll get a spot booked for that. I'll put a live meeting up for next week too. We can have some questions just before the final. And the other thing I'd love for you to do is take a little survey for me. I'm thinking about doing a hybrid version of this class next fall, where you might meet 1 hour once a week, or maybe 2 hours every other week, something like that. And I'm curious that you've made it through a fully online class, whether you would have liked it better with a hybrid class. So I'm going to ask a survey about that. And I'm actually also going to ask people who dropped the class and see if you guys have different answers. So anyway, I'm really curious if a hybrid class might be preferred. I think I might prefer it. All right, the final unit, we made it. We'll review a lot of the topics, kind of another overview, kind of like the beginning, but we are going to talk about bioremediation, biofuels, and also forensics during this last week. It's a lot of content. I don't know that it's hard, but there's a lot of it. So take your time, go through it all. The quizzes are both due at the end of the 2 weeks, and the discussion, though, get one done this week and the other one next week to make sure you're like on it. All right, so I think that's it. And check your email in the news to take the polls and surveys. Really appreciate that. All right, see you in the live meetings next week, and I'll put another video post in a week.